Hey guys, make sure you come out and check out me and Will. We'll be where? Lowell, Arkansas, at the Grove.
That's right, October 27th and 28th. Opening for Nick Griffin.
Nick Griffin, the man. Yeah, Will's featuring. I'll be hosting. We're doing 2 shows in the daylight, both at 6:30, something like that, 6:30 to 7. If we have people out in Arkansas, which I know we do, make sure you guys come out to that show. Come check it out. Also, Thursday the 26th, we do the Wild Card open mic at Platypus in the Grove. That starts at 8:30. Come out to that.
Sue Pig.
Yeah, I think you guys should do it again.
Did you watch the last episode, Will?
That's a bummer. You'd have more to say.
I watched
You would have a lot more to say.
Dang. I watched about 10 seconds of it. I knew that there was a thing sitting here instead of me.
That was
And like the opening 10 seconds, you got Aaron was like, he said some shit. I won't repeat.
Oh yeah, no, he watched it.
I watched that part.
He watched it. No, I didn't watch it. But here's why I'm pissed off about it.
Yeah. No, I did not see it, but here are some very specific things that happened in it.
But I did see you talk shit.
that you would only know if you watched it.
I was driving back from Myrtle Beach, and I was like, this is something good to listen to. So I started listening. And then after that opening insult, I got about 20 seconds in, and I was like, I can't pay attention to these guys when I'm in the room. I can't shut it off.
But no, you will get to see what good riffing looks like.
Yeah, well, I see it every week. I just zone out. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
what are you guys doing? Are you guys doing it again?
Yeah. Oh, you guys are trying to be funny again?
Oh, you're doing that?
Oh, no.
Yeah. I was,
Oh, no. Why would you
just
try
turned
to be
into that
funny?
skeleton.
Yeah, he does. He sits there with his mouth open.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah. Big
And every
pelvis
now and again
bones.
you zone in and you go and then you look around and you zone right back
What's
out.
going on, dude? How was your trip?
What's good?
What's up? How was
Rolling
Florida?
man, rambling man.
Well,
You're on the road,
Myrtle
bro.
Beach isn't in Florida, but
South Carolina.
South Carolina was good.
Whatever. Close enough. They touch each other, don't they? They share a
I think it's
border,
about
right?
3 states in between them, right?
I had no idea.
No way.
Pretty far apart.
No clue.
No
yeah,
way.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Wait, South Carolina was a part of the OG South, right? Like we're talking about, like
Yeah, it's one of the original 13 colonies.
it
I
is.
think. Isn't it?
I think so. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
it's one of the 13.
That's
Yeah.
what I choose to believe.
Yeah.
I saw cotton fields. It's definitely the South.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I saw
Yeah, that's
Darlington,
one of the things they were really serious about.
Darlington Speedway and cotton fields, and a sign on a gas station said, "We sell beer on Sundays now." So it's the South.
Damn.
It's a brand new sign.
Yeah, they just put it was handwritten, stuck it up on the thing. I swear to God, I was like, oh, okay.
Try to fucking stop us, Biden. Fuck
Yeah.
no, you won't.
No weathering on it. Like you could tell it was a brand new piece of paper.
Yeah, it was a fun trip though, man. I stopped in Nashville.
What's the Speedway? What's that?
Darlington? You never heard of
said
Darlington?
That, you said that like it was something. Like we should know what that is.
I don't know. I don't follow NASCAR, but I know Darlington. I know Talladega and Darlington and Indy 500. Those are like the 3. Darlington's famous, right? You guys know Darlington?
Yeah,
I think it's like an OG.
I didn't know it was in South Carolina.
I think it's like
but-
I think it was like the hot place in the 50s. I think like early NASCAR like Darlington, and I think they still have like retro NASCAR weekend there. But I just drove by and I was like, oh shit, that's a
retro
straight up-
NASCAR weekend, whites only.
no, that's,
Not a single black guy to be found.
That's a really funny
that's
way
modern
to say.
too. Modern and retro, exactly the same.
No, dude, they're out
Sort
there.
of like going to a country concert.
Nah, the
Have you seen
brothers-
our retro water fountains? There's 2 of them.
Dude, people always make that joke about like country music concerts. You know, they'll be like, "There's no people of color," and then like I was at that Turnpike Troubadours concert at where the Blues play, whatever it's called, Enterprise, and I was looking around and I was like, "Man, there's like 20,000 people here, and every one of them is white." That's true. Like there's,
I didn't know Troubadours were fucking playing Enterprise level.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know they were that big.
yeah, I was surprised too. Like the Avett Brothers were on the show, and the Avett Brothers opened.
That's crazy. Yeah, I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, they're huge. They're
Yeah.
weird though. They're like Turnpike Troubadours are sort of like legendary. They're like people are so excited because they broke up for a while and then got back together. And people are like, "Oh my god,
Yeah, I
we're
only
back
know.
together!" I guess the lead singer had some alcoholism and stuff, and they like there for a while they couldn't even do shows. And then he got
Oh, see,
sober.
that's good.
And
That
then
improves it.
Yeah, and then like they put out a new album. New album fucking rocks.
Yeah. Is he sober now? Or did
Yeah,
he
he's
get-
sober now.
Fuck. Damn,
least
I was
for a while.
I was hoping you just kept on the wagon and then still put out bangers. That's
Well,
the
there's
best
still
case
time,
scenario.
you know?
Where it's like he changes nothing and he just keeps putting out good shit. And you're like, all right, the system works. Hell yeah, keep drinking.
Yeah, I know you're looking for that message.
That's the kind
everywhere.
of validation I'm
But,
looking for in this world. You say he got sober.
It's weird that you
and-
want to see the world that way, Aaron. Why is that? You think?
So he got sober and then he's had more success than he's ever had. Sounds gay. I hate it. I'm not buying into that. Sounds fake to me. Illuminati. He sacrificed Kanye's mom to get that success. That's what I heard.
I totally tuned out for all of that Turnpike talk.
See that? Now you see how I feel every week. Every week, you guys will be like, "Hey, here's some shit from the last 10 years," and I'm just like,
Not even, dude. We keep it contemporary.
"I know that's the
You
problem."
seen this retarded cook on TikTok?
I haven't paid attention to anything since 2002, and everything you guys reference is post 2002, and I don't
Can't
know what
help
to
that
do.
you check out, man.
I can't help it either. Did you guys know that the guy from Rocky died, Paulie?
I did see that.
No,
I did see
holy
that.
shit, dude.
Paulie died, and I was like, was he 150? He was an old man in Rocky.
In like the 70s?
So, like,
Yeah.
1976, he was an old man. So I got on the interweb and looked it up. He was 83. He died okay, I looked it up, did the math. You know how old Paulie was in Rocky? 36.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's like whenever you see pictures of Jerry Garcia in like the 80s and you're like, oh no, he was 45.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he was 45 and he looked like he was 80. Yeah.
Yeah, man. 70s were rough. Paulie was 36.
70s
dude.
were a hell of a time.
Jeez.
People were living fast back then.
Yeah,
remember
but
being-
really, he still lived to now, so it's not that bad for you. It just makes you look like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the key is to look old when you're young. And then people are like, oh, he looks pretty good. Like Steve Martin, he had white hair in his 20s. And then he just like kept making movies until his 60s. And you're like, every time you see Steve Martin, like he looks exactly like he did.
Oh, like he has an
You
age.
should just dye your hair white right
Yeah.
away.
It's a shame that didn't happen with you.
Right.
Yeah,
I did
if you
was
dyed your hair white, this would make so much more sense.
what I got to do is pull it all out. You know what I mean? Let it rip out. Okay, I don't know.
Do you do replacement? Have we talked about this?
No, I don't do replacement.
No, you've never tried.
put Rogaine on there.
You ever thought that's well, that's not kind of the same thing.
I put generic Rogaine on there. And sometimes
Replacement's like where they fucking stick needles
put
in your head
plugs
like a
and shit in
doll.
there.
Oh.
Sometimes I'll put a little fiber on there. I put a little powder
Bran
on
flakes?
there.
Yeah. He's put frosted mini wheats on his head.
The powder works amazing. I don't do it very often.
Is there a blueberry in
He's
your hair?
making overnight oats on his head.
Somebody just make stain. I just want to put some stain back there, like rub in something and make it dark. That would last.
like Rudy Giuliani?
A little shoe polish back there, honestly. A little black. What would you call that? Black scalp?
Yeah,
Black-
a little black
I get in trouble
scalp.
for doing black scalp.
I don't think so.
I think you can do
I think
black
that's
scalp.
clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, but if you
good.
put red lipstick on the back of your head, it's a big problem.
Get it because that's what they.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they would do.
Because it just to make it is funny that they took that extra step to make it like that much more clear. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I painted my whole face black, but are you guys not getting it?
Yeah,
Still?
yeah.
I guess I better.
yeah.
I need to ramp this up somehow. Let's see. I'm doing the voice. To really make my lips look gigantic.
I love it.
Yeah, I missed that, dude. That stuff was funny, right? Wasn't that stuff so funny?
What, blackface?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Wasn't that
miss it.
stuff awesome?
I hear that after there were the minstrel shows or wherever they were doing it, and it was like hyper offensive. They'd be like, come watch the show, and a guy would go out there and be like, I'm a Negro, and he would like be hyper offensive. But then like that just became the thing that they did. Like every performer was in blackface for a long time. Like
Yeah, even if you were playing a totally different character.
right, you could be like in a Shakespeare play, and they just put on blackface, and like
Yeah.
everyone would be in blackface. It just became a thing. Like this is a person on stage,
Dude.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
How confusing is
right? And then
how confusing is classic shit? Everybody's in
Wait a
blackface
minute.
and guys are kissing each other. Like that's
is that all that Hamilton was? Like was it just? It just took it. Okay, now I finally get Hamilton. Okay,
They're like, how do we get back to our roots without getting in trouble?
a guy in blackface going, "Look, I'm Thomas Jefferson."
He would never rap.
That is, dude. You would pull up on in your covered wagon, and you put on your black stuff and your red lipstick, and you go out there and be like, "Look at me, I'm the mayor of the town," or whatever. And then they would fucking shoot you for making fun of the mayor.
that's just the plot of Blazing Saddles you just described.
Really?
So great.
Yeah,
man.
vaudeville, crazy.
Man, making Sarah watch that for the first time was I wish I could have that moment back again.
Oh, that's
the
wonderful.
first time they're like, when you were slaves, you used to sing like birds. And she had no idea what she was getting into.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the guy who made Spaceballs. Okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
It's a totally different movie.
Yeah, and
Have you seen it?
It's Willy Wonka's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. That's gonna be fun to see Willy Wonka doing some crazy race humor.
Well, he doesn't play around too much with the race stuff.
Uh,
Yeah, it's mainly the black guy who gets away with all of it.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? I can't remember that actor's name.
LeVar, is that his name? LeVar Butler?
LeVar Burton.
LeVar. No. I think it's LeVar Butler.
Not Richard Pryor.
It was supposed to be Richard Pryor. Did you know that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Richard Pryor was supposed to be in Blazing Saddles, but he had a little freebasing cocaine problem at the time, and he was unreliable, and so they were like, let's get this other guy.
Yeah.
LeVar Butler, whoever his name is. He's
LeVar
great.
Burton.
Yeah,
dude.
he's
It's LeVar Burton.
takes himself fucking hostage.
LeVar Burton is the guy
hurt
from
him.
Reading Rainbow, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Uh,
I really don't know. Sometimes I just make references to a thing that I know exists, but I don't
Yeah.
even know what the thing is.
those words go together. Don't know why.
Just say them.
Yep, say them out loud.
yeah.
Somebody else will maybe fill it in, and then maybe I can figure it out in time to save this reference.
Dude, I have a lot of filing cabinets up there, but they're not. It's not organized. Nothing is in the right place. Like if you looked at my brain, there's like a bunch of filing cabinets. There'd be like a slice of pizza in a manila folder, like in the queues somewhere, and you'd be like, "Why is this here?" And you're like, "I don't know. I don't know where that came from."
Oh, nice pizza. He's no help. He's not helping us figure this out at all.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this life. How was Nashville, dude?
Nashville is great, man. I did New Material Monday. Mm-hmm. I went up second, and the crowd was kind of not great, so I didn't kill or anything. But it was fine. Like I just went, it was okay.
Yeah, way to promo yourself.
Yeah. Tell fucking Connor Larson to figure out how to warm up a crowd. You fucking idiot.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes. Clip it.
so it was fine. It was fun. It's a paid spot. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I thought it was like an open mic. And then,
The name I guess makes you.
then at
think
the end of the
that.
night, they just hand me a check, and I was like, "Oh, cool, okay."
How much? Tell everybody.
Well, okay.
Tell
We don't
everybody
have
right
to-
now.
We don't have to do that.
$5,000. Yeah. It's a good, very successful club. They can really afford to take care of their artists.
It's a lot of money to not do that well going second.
And then I did an open mic. I did Third Coast.
Okay.
It was pretty fun. I went up like fucking second to last.
That's a cool room.
It was a cool room. I mean, I did a terrible spot, but it was worth doing. You know what I mean? It was like second to last. There was like 11 people left.
Can't go second
I
to
know,
last.
dude. It's a lot
The
of-
man's running
It's
out
all
of
about-
positions he
yeah.
can play.
It's a lot of blaming of spots right now. I don't like this. I don't like. Will came back from the South with excuses.
And I went out to-
he's got first baseman syndrome. He's useless anywhere else in the field. He's got to go right in the middle.
And I went out to Myrtle Beach and struggled all week. But you know, it was that feature spot.
Yeah, but it was like that second spot where
the hardest
Like-
spot once the crowd's already warmed up and they're already drunk.
Right. There's no check drop to deal with.
Really
And I was
hard
just, like,
spot.
struggling.
Yeah,
a couple
everybody
times.
struggles in the middle spot.
It was fun though. I went out to dinner with the headliner Bob, and we're sitting there at a table, and these chicks come in. These like ladies come in, like they're like older than me, but they're like semi-attractive.
Wait, who do they have host? They have like a local host there?
Yeah, it's usually a rotating. Like every night it'll be a different person.
Oh, interesting.
Two or three
Okay.
guys that they
Okay.
use, and but we were sitting there, and these women came in, and Bob was like, "Hey, come over and sit down at our table while you're waiting. Sit down." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And then he's flirting with them, you know. And he's like, and first thing I was like, "Man, he's good at flirting with women." Because like he's just doing crowd work, you know what I mean?
Right.
He's just sitting there crowd working them and flirting and teasing them and shit, and they're all laughing. And then like they're like, "You're quiet," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm quiet." It took me a long time to realize how quiet I am, but like I am quiet. You know?
Yeah, you
guys
are.
know.
We're very familiar.
Oh, it took some 50-year-old women to get him to believe us.
There's
Yeah.
about 100 people subscribed to this show that are familiar with that.
At least 3 of them watch. But then they left, and then I was like, he's like, "Yeah, you're quiet," and I was like, "I don't." Here's the thing. I was like, "I'm married,
dude, he's so faithful.
And I just, here's the thing, now that I'm married, I just don't have anything to say to women anymore. Like, I realize
it's almost like they mean nothing to me now.
It's almost like they're less than people.
I have no use for them.
I have nothing to say to you,
I'm just saying,
woman.
like, if you take the possibility, however remote, of sex off the table, I don't think we have a whole lot to discuss.
I'm saying I don't look at them as anything besides sex objects either, Will. Yes, I agree. I agree with you. If you take sex off the table, it's like, what the fuck are we going to talk about?
What are we talking about? Right.
What are we talking about?
Oh, you think the Cardinals are going to be pitching next year? Get out of my face. Get out of my face. If you're not my daughter, my wife, or my mom, get the fuck out of my face. I don't have
he can
time.
have sex with all three of those.
No time. Not fair.
Not fair.
No, I get that, dude. I'm the same way. I let...
That's the best part of being married.
Yeah.
I thought that was the whole point. Guys will be like, one woman for the rest of your life. Thank God.
Yeah, it's kind of...
I don't have to talk to these
Seems chill.
whores ever again. Like, I don't have to...
What was that? No,
I'm walking around with a full belly out here. I don't want your fucking junk food.
Full belly, empty sack.
Get your junk food out of my face.
Yeah.
I got empty balls.
You're talking about that Oreo pussy. You know what I mean? That
I don't want none.
None of that junk food. None of that McDonald's.
I'm stiff-arming hoes out
All right,
here.
you're starting to lose me now.
That
Now we're
McDonald's
starting to
snatch.
mix topics that I'm starting to disagree with here.
What?
Because I love Oreos, but I hate sluts.
No junk food, dude. No junk food. No junk puss.
Right. I got bread. I got vegetables and whole grains and lean meats at home, and I'm stuffed. I'm full, and I'm walking around out here with this belly,
Bountiful.
and these hoes got chalupa combos and shit in my face, and I'm just stiff arming out the way, just tons of confidence, just bitch.
No
Like that.
one wants the medium beef and cheddar. Get
And
it
you
out
can
of
call
my
it
face.
disrespectful, but it is what it is.
Will
you
don't
know?
want no
Dude.
preservative pussy.
Bro, I fuck with that shit.
You know,
heavy, dude.
Nicole's she's a feminist.
Yeah.
But I told her this policy, and she's like, I support that.
Oh, of course.
Don't talk to these hoes.
Yeah. Oh, really?
She's like, you tell those fast food bitches.
That's amazing.
Every woman's a feminist, so it's time to take the earrings out.
That's right.
Dude, that's tight, man. I respect that.
I got to stay married, though, because I'm talking a lot of shit.
Right.
And if Nicole ever left me and I had to hit the market again, I feel like some of these hoes would be out there reading this shit back to me.
Yeah, they're going to get your voting record.
They'd be like, you said on Riff, Laugh, Love, get these chalupa combo bitches out my face. Is that you? And I'd be like, my balls were empty when I said that. And
right now, they're decidedly not.
I need to have an orgasm real bad.
You ever think about, like, if you did have to go back, like, how bad you would be? Like, how bad your game would be? Like, how bad you would be at picking up chicks?
Yeah.
Or do you think you could just, like, pick it back up like it's nothing?
I never had it.
Oh, okay.
I've been married my whole life. Like, remember I got married when I was 12 or whatever?
Yeah, that's right.
And then I got divorced, and then I like being married because I can't stand the game. I don't like having to talk to women.
Heard that, dude. Heard that.
I hate having to talk to them.
Yeah, I can definitely see you ruining a date pretty quickly. It's like the one errant opinion is like, are you fucking stupid? What?
Yeah.
So you were taught nothing. Yeah, you were grown with no morals.
Oh, you know that's your fault, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you just complained about, that's your fault.
Wow, really? No, I word. I heard that, dude. I respect that. I'm probably gonna be with one woman for the rest of my life.
That's easy.
Seems pretty.
Or it's
chill.
easier than
I'm into it.
being out there.
Yeah, because I see guys, dude, and they get guys fall victim to the pussy, dude. Some of these fellas out here, they can't. They can't get their brain out.
It would get me
out the pussy,
it would get me.
dude.
I could
Yeah.
do. I feel like I could do any drug and put it down. But I would get hooked on these hoes.
There was a comic that I was talking to. He was like,
that's some people's drug. That's a lot of comics.
dude,
drug.
he's telling everybody, he's like, yeah, I'm sober. I don't do anything. I'm sober. And like every night he's like, I'm gonna go fuck this chick. I'm like, you're addicted to pussy,
yes,
dude. Don't even.
That's an absolute addiction, and that's
Yeah.
worse almost in a lot of ways. Like you're out running around in all hours of the morning, all kinds of crazy
Yeah.
places, getting in weird situations. You're getting diseases and shit. It would consume all of my mind.
I never got crabs from a shot of whiskey. You know what I mean? Like I never caught gonorrhea from sharing a pipe with somebody.
Being
Herpes
married,
a couple
dude.
times,
Yeah,
but that's
unless
it.
you're one of those cool performative strip clubs, and then maybe
Yeah, when they
eating a banana out of somebody's
they
pussy.
put
You might.
they suck the smoke into their sniz and then they blow it. They shotgun it into your mouth.
Yeah.
Being married is the only way that I can stay like focused on anything else. You know what I mean? Because it's all just channeled.
Yeah,
I just like
this is
I go
slowly
home,
turning into
I get a healthy meal, and then we do it, and then it's like I sleep like a fucking champion, and I wake up and I'm like, see you again tonight, babe.
This is slowly
Fucking
going the way
awesome,
I
dude.
thought it would go, which is going from wow, Will's so loyal to Will saying, yeah, I can't be single because I would just get too much pussy. This is kind of where I thought we'd end up when this conversation started.
It starts out with I'm really virtuous in this one way, but then it turns out that I'm also really badass
It's
in this other way.
actually you guys need me to stay married.
Yeah, boy.
You guys need me to not be out on the streets.
Yeah, you because I'd like to leave some for the dogs. I can't be out there banging everybody.
Yeah. Leave some scraps for
That's
everyone
also
else.
a great point. That is true. What you guys just said.
Yeah. You're a danger to society, dude.
I mean,
Menace.
as fit as I am, I could run through a lot of it and not get tired.
Oh, those Kegels, dude.
I feel like
you could run through a lot of it.
guys would be like, dude, how does he even keep up with that? I'd be like, you gotta fucking get your reps in. I'd be like the David Goggins of fucking getting poon. Like, you gotta be training. You're weak.
Dude, he's going up there. He's gonna start doing just comedy to get pussy, like trying to get pussy comedy. You know what I mean? Like those guys that their whole act is just so they could try to get laid after the show. He's like pulling up his shirt and like showing off his abs and shit when he goes up there. Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah,
shirts,
that-
y'all see my kick-ass fucking Major Pain shirt?
Is that
Pretty
Major?
sweet.
I was gonna ask if that was Major
Pretty
Pain.
sweet. I like
That's
how it's
Major
faded
Pain.
like that.
I love
And
Major Pain.
what it says on there is, killing is my business, and business is good.
One Tubby.
It is kind of weird, like if you make a cartoon black person like less, like it's not the most accurate
What?
picture. It does it. At first glance, it just kind of looks like a racist cartoon.
What? No, it doesn't. It looks like a fucking black guy on a shirt. It looks like Major Pain.
Well,
It just looks like a black guy who's a fucking a major in the military.
Projection, though.
Projection like a motherfucker.
He's like,
yeah.
Racism?
Hey, you guys ever notice how everything's racist all the time? What's that about? You guys ever notice how everything's like the N-word? What is that? This is so weird. Yeah, dude, we could have had JB on the podcast, but Aaron insisted we have a Halloween decoration instead.
that's true.
I love it. It was nobody noticed that I wasn't on here. It was basically the same. I talk like 1 in 4 episodes.
Yeah, that was the jokes we made. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we made all those jokes.
Yeah,
Don't
it's a good
worry.
time.
Yeah,
No, we wouldn't let that pass us by.
yeah, we did.
Also made fun of your shin splints.
I don't have chin spawns.
He runs properly. I had a dream that I was that the sky was falling. There was like fucking meteors coming out of the sky and like we're setting shit on fire, and then I had to run away from it, and I did get shin splints when I was running away. But then we were like hiding inside, like getting shelter, and then I saw that like the people's house across the street was like starting to catch on fire, and I did nothing about it. I just watched their house burn down.
Were they in there?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, they were like outside asking me for help, and I was like peeking through the curtains, not doing anything about it. Yeah, dude, just a journey deep into my subconscious.
Do you guys ever have sex dreams and like, are they good and successful, or do you fuck them up?
No, I don't fuck them up.
Do you have sex dreams though?
Yeah.
On the regular?
I don't know about on the regular, but yeah.
What about you?
Let's say less than monthly.
I would say more regularly. I have comedy dreams
Yeah.
where I'm like,
Where you forget your shit.
where I'm fucking on stage.
Oh, nice.
No,
Sometimes I dream I'm humping the stool and then it's pussy.
I had a sex comedy dream.
What?
I don't even know if
Well, she was laughing at your
I
dick?
dreamed I slept with. I dreamed I slept with Nikki Glazer.
Whoa, shit, dude!
And whatever. I'm
What
not
a,
even
what a
into her.
nightmare!
Damn, dude.
What a horrible
You
nightmare!
better be
that
careful,
sounds like.
dude. Tim's brother's going to climb up a ladder and punch you in the face. Tim, your brother's short.
Oh, okay.
Dude, Aaron's
But
taking swings today, dude.
I was just excited.
He's taking deep swings.
I was excited that I just had a successful sex dream because I used to fuck up my sex dreams. Have you ever heard that expression? You could fuck up a wet dream. Have you ever heard that?
Oh, yeah.
I used to fuck up wet dreams. That used to hurt me when people said that. People were like, "You could fuck up a wet dream," and I'd be
You're like,
"I
no,
do-"
that's actually a
Yeah,
condition.
it would seriously. I would laugh and quietly, I'd be like, "Oh, that hurts." I always fuck them up. How come I
like-
can't even do it in my dreams? I'm even bad at it in my dreams. I can't do it in real life or my dreams.
Damn, Will, you could fuck up a wet dream. Yeah, but like, how would someone stop that
From happening.
if they had to?
Yeah. No, guys, that's really funny. But like, are there any tips on how, like, perhaps a playbook on what to do?
Yeah, how could you fix that?
Yeah, have you guys
I would
figured
like-
out
I
how to
would like-
control your dreams better?
I would like ejaculate too soon in my dream. Like, you know what I mean? I'd be like, things would be heating up, things would be getting crazy. She'd be like, "Why don't you take your pants off?" Like, yeah. And then I'd wake up and I'd be like, "Son of a bitch!"
Oh,
Really?
see, that's
Oh,
the
dude,
difference. Is
that
usually my
happened to
dreams
me-
are things that don't happen in real life.
I had that dream 100 times.
Interest. I don't think I don't really have like major sex dreams. I don't think.
I don't very
I
often
think I'm
anymore.
asexual.
You could be.
Dude.
Nah.
I dive in that pussy, dude.
Ace, you're ace.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say that the other day, ace, and I was like, that's not, you can't call it that, because ace sounds cool.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
asexual.
Right,
Ace.
you can't be ace.
Damn.
That's the opposite.
Yeah, no, that's for a fighter pilot. Yeah. You're not. No,
Right,
you're
that's
someone
the
who
best
doesn't
pitcher
fuck.
on the major league team. That's your ace. What you're doing is the opposite.
Keep your multicolored flag hands off baseball and Motorhead.
Yeah, I've never like. I'm not specific, like, oh, I fucked that up. It's just like being in the middle of it and then just waking up and it's off.
It's always
That's
something
it.
weird
So
to me.
actually-
Like,
It's never
I'll start
fucking it
having
up.
sex, and I'm like, "Oh, this is great." And then I'll look down, and then like she's turned into a frog, and I'm like, "Why am I fucking a frog?" And then I'll wake up,
Gay frogs,
like,
dude.
ah.
Oh, you've been watching too much Alex Jones.
I'm like, "Oh." Somehow the frog was underage, and like, what the hell is that about? I'm like, that was weird.
Will
Now I gotta-
checking a frog's ID.
And as soon as I realized it was a frog, I climaxed. What was that about? It's too much for me.
Yes.
Frog flicks its tongue out, grabs a cigarette.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
were great.
Never, dude. I've never had like it only just gets interrupted like by me waking up. That's the only like it going bad.
Oh,
really,
so
as far
many
as it's going
times
bad.
shit was about to go down, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I wake up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
try to go back to sleep. Come on, I gotta go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, it's almost certainly something from Catholicism.
Like
right?
you're about to see lip.
So-
You're about to see lip, and then you just get sent down a fucking hole to hell.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you looked. Oh,
Right,
sinner.
right. You're about to see lip, and then it turns into like an evil like demon monkey that like fucking comes out and tries to kill you.
Mine are bad, but it's always because if I'm having sex in a dream, it's usually cheating. And so like in the dream, I'm like, and it's not always
deal
like
with
an
that.
active decision to cheat. It's like I'm in the dream, it's just already kind of happening, and then I'm like, oh, I can't be doing this.
I do that all the time too. I'm getting all excited, and I'm like, things about to go great, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm married.
Yeah.
But then sometimes my dream though will be like, no, you're not. Like,
So that's alcohol that does
my dream
that.
is fighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My dream is like, no, you're in the dream world now, and then I get all confused, and I wake up. I'm like, damn it.
What's marriage? Just some signatures on a piece of paper.
Yeah, what you agreed to, and so what?
Yeah.
That's exactly how my conscience used to work in
and
my
I've-
first marriage. No, you're not. you
You're out
don't
of
want to
that-
be in that marriage. It doesn't count.
You're in the dream world. You're out of that jurisdiction.
You're in the
You're a
jungle,
sovereign
baby.
citizen in your dreams.
There's no notaries here.
You're not cheating. You're traveling.
I've never had a wet dream either.
Wait,
I never
what?
I never believed that shit. No,
Oh, I haven't either. No.
dude, I was
Yeah.
I was
Wait a
emptying.
minute.
I was emptying.
Wait a minute. You guys have never
No.
ejaculated in your sleep?
No,
No,
never.
I mean, I haven't done it in 10 years, but I've done that 100 times.
10 years
10
seems
years?
pretty recent, dude.
Yeah,
that seems
that's
pretty recent.
older than me.
Yeah.
You
I
were
mean,
32 and you were coming in your sleep.
Sometimes.
What the fuck?
Like, if I didn't have sex or masturbate for like a couple of days, then I would have a dream.
Oh yeah, that's never happened.
Yeah,
well, that's
I don't let the stores get that long.
I started doing one or two of those things all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I would never get that backed up. I would
Yeah.
never get
It's
that
like-
backed up.
yeah,
I was
it's
married
like-
from the time I was 19 until 30. I was married, and then I got divorced, and then I got married again a couple years later.
I've never been backed up. I don't think I've never blue balled either. Never.
No,
that.
that's fake. Blue ball's fake.
I've definitely felt it before.
I think you're adamant about this.
Yes,
yeah, that's
I'm
bull-
100%.
I don't
and
think
it's not
so.
just like it's not like it's
I don't
been
think
too
it's
long.
bullshit.
It's been like we were fucking around and then stopped.
Well,
and
I
then
think
went
that's
to
on
dinner.
you. I think that's on your inability to be able to recycle your sexual energy and channel it into other avenues. yeah, you can't recycle your cum.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's got one tube. Well, not anymore,
I
but
can't
it's got
believe
one
you
tube
guys
that
have
goes through.
never had a wet dream.
Never.
I've
Uh-uh.
had dozens and dozens and dozens of them.
Greatest nights of my life.
I think most of them were. That's the crazy thing is you'd think they'd be great, but I fucked most of them up. Like 90% of them was like,
The frog?
yeah, the goddamn
Wait,
frog. That's a real dream I had one time. I had that like one time, but it really disturbed me
Yeah.
for years.
Yeah, but you brought it up, so it's important.
But it's like, I can't believe you guys never had to wake up in the middle of the night and be like, what?
Yeah,
You'd have
no.
to get up and get a towel and a new pair of underwear.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I
The
know,
only
like,
when
I know
Dang.
people who have. For
yeah,
sure, 'cause
only
they
when
told
I've
me about
shit
it,
my
but
pants.
And
yeah.
then, okay, so I
I've
had
definitely shit
like,
my pants. I've definitely done. I've just shit my pants at work before.
that's a mushy dream.
The wet dream thing is a young man's thing. Like it tapered off after 25 or whatever.
Right.
But it happened a lot at a young age. Now here's a crazy thing. In Marine Corps boot camp, I not only never had a wet dream, I never had an erection.
What?
And this is not unusual for. Okay, think about how many erections you have a day when you're 18. 30, 40,
Dude, holy
right?
Hey, try 20 try 25,
You're masturbating,
dude.
you're masturbating at least once a day, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. I don't know about you guys.
Getting the numbers
wet
in.
dreams-
I feel like,
dude.
Wet dreams,
my
2 a
numbers
month.
improved post puberty.
I would have 3.
Like, I didn't really have the feverish jerking off all the time whenever I was like 13 or whatever, 12, 13. But the numbers picked up later.
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. I had solid numbers from fucking 13 to 18.
For
I mean, I was
sure.
putting up
Yeah.
Hall of Fame level numbers.
Yeah,
Like,
Wasting-
you were
waste-
you were a late draft pick. You just happened to spend a couple more years in college
waste-
working it out.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, wasting whole days. You're like, where did that day go? What happened? Like,
Yeah.
I'm half day of school.
Make yourself-
I know what I'm doing for the other half.
I can't wait.
yeah,
You just got sore after a while, like a little bit of blood came out. You're like, oh,
Yeah, get a little chafing action.
a little bit of blood came out. I gotta put a little ice on this bad boy. And then I'd have a wet dream that night.
I didn't mix.
Dude,
I
but
didn't.
there's-
I didn't mix lotion into the procedures until much later into adulthood. So
Yeah.
I was just gripping the thing for
I
a
go
while. Causing a
mostly-
lot of damage.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things like, did I break my urethra? What the fuck? Like, you guys ever had it hurt inside?
Mostly
You go to take a
on-
pee later and it's all weird,
Yeah.
shaped and shit. It's got that stretched out balloon look. You're like, did I tear it up?
Yeah,
Is that going to go back?
Introduced a couple potholes to the road.
Oh.
Dude, absolute cum machines. Man, dude, little teenage boys are just cum machines.
Dude,
They're not
my-
good for anything besides producing sperm.
Dude, in my house, I grew up in a house of 6 boys. You know how much
My God.
Yeah.
jizz?
You guys got your washing machine pregnant?
Oh my god,
There was,
dude! Cleaning out that lint trap in that dryer must have been disgusting.
but the crazy thing
Comes
was,
off like a plate.
Marine Corps boot camp is so tiring and stressful and destabilizing that you don't get a hard on and you don't have any wet dreams. And the rumor is urban legend is that they put saltpeter in the Kool-Aid. Like they have Kool-Aid in the chow hall and everybody drinks it, you know, like nobody wants to drink water, so we just drink Kool-Aid. And they're like, they put saltpeter in that. That's why you don't get a hard on. But I looked
The
it
fuck
up.
is saltpeter?
Saltpeter makes you impetent. If you take saltpeter, it makes you not
Yeah, but
get
what's
an
its
erection.
actual use? It's like in cannons and shit,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know what it's in, but I looked it up and they're like 0% chance they're putting saltpeter in anything because like that has major side effects. It's super dangerous to take.
Yeah,
if you take it,
you
it
get
fuck
sick.
you up.
Yeah.
and they're not giving it to them. There's no way. It's just that you're under so much like strain that your body just goes sex. No, like you just can't.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
I get
for being-
that. I think about like if you finish up a workout and I go shower and I don't want to look down. I don't want to see what's going on with the guy down there. He's hanging out. He's receded into his.
They
into his,
get real small when you work
yeah,
out. Yeah.
Post workout. So like I could definitely see. So
Yeah.
Ronaldo's looking at us because he doesn't work out.
Couldn't be more wrong. I used to
Really?
jerk off in the sauna. And I would be like, guys, you want some more steam? And then I would jizz onto the hot coal. Instead of pouring the water, I would come on it, and that would make more
Is that
steam.
why you're
Smell like
banned?
dogwood
It would be
trees in here.
Last time I went to Planet Fitness, there was your picture up front. Do not allow him near any of the equipment.
Does this steam feel bleachy to you guys?
Everybody leaves the sauna, their hair standing up.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear you didn't get boners when you were surrounded by a bunch of guys.
Yeah, I know. What a great opportunity to find yourself. You had to wait this long to figure out who you
So that
truly
was
were.
boot camp, but then like,
What about the actual? What about when you were overseas?
Because when I watched Jarhead, all of Jarhead was literally just them jerking off the whole movie.
Oh yeah, that was what the most of the time was like. A lot of jerking off.
over the desert, just
Like
trying
once
to.
you're out of boot camp and you calm, your levels get back to baseline, and you're just bored and without women, then yeah,
Yeah, just running from camel spiders and jerking off.
yeah. I jerk off every day in Iraq.
Camel spiders, dude. That's what you call Iraqi women. Cut that. Cut that.
I'm a little itchy today.
Get that on
You
there.
got bit by a camel spider.
I didn't even get it. Why spiders?
Dude, I was just making something up, man. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Yeah, dissect it. Why don't you?
Okay,
All right.
that's why I don't jump in.
You're learning.
It's like,
You're learning
I
a
get
lot about.
lost. I'm looking out in space. And I'm like spider.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
You're learning a lot about.
I was in
comedy.
Iraq. The women didn't look like spiders at all.
Yeah, they don't have 8 legs.
Yeah, how could you? I guess they could have. I couldn't see past their burqas, but
Yeah, dissect everything. I like that. Keep doing that.
jerked off every day in Iraq, huh?
Man, every
Where'd you
day.
do it? Into the sand?
No, I had a bed. I had a bed. I slept in.
You were in Iraq? I thought you weren't in Iraq. I thought you never went.
went there twice.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Oh shit, he's a fucking hero. Oh no. Oh. Almost 100 episodes of us shitting on a hero. Fuck.
Hope you feel good about yourself.
You ain't never killed nobody ever, have you?
Only fucking stages, bitch. Only crowds. Killing is my business. And business is good.
Nothing else happened out on the road, dude? What was your hotel situation like?
Oh, that was fun. So,
You jerk off in there?
yeah, I jerked off in there.
For sure.
In the condo, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I was there for 6 days.
Oh, they got a condo.
I think that
huh?
at least 6.
Yeah.
One a day is probably a couple times. Anyway. Bro, I keep the numbers up.
Yeah.
You know
What do you go? Do you go with
yeah,
your
no
laptop?
shit. It sounds like you leave it for a little bit. You
Wait.
fucking bust in your pants.
Wait,
as soon as you go to
how
sleep.
faithful are you, dude? Do you crank it to your wife? You crank it to your lady?
Like with my imagination.
No.
Well, like on the phone?
Like she doesn't send you like pictures of like her pussy or nothing. Really?
Yeah, no, that's a young man's
That's
game.
a young
dude.
man's game, bro.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, dude. There's nothing I love more than getting a nice bust to pictures of my lady.
Dang. We don't fool with it, dude.
Some of my
I'm
favorites,
too paranoid.
dude.
I feel like we'll get hacked.
No, that's fun, dude.
I'll
'cause
end
you
up on
feel-
Live
you-
Leak or something.
You don't like starring in your own porn?
I can't.
No,
Too paranoid.
What?
I would never.
Oh, dude, I look at it. I'm like, you're looking nice, dude. So that's a good angle for you.
Oh god,
I don't look at her at all. It's all looking at me, dude. I'm like, dude, the way that how deep that's going in, that's awesome.
I used to have a great imagination. I used to just be able to close my eyes and imagine whatever. But now, like, porn ruined that. Like, once you have unlimited free porn on your phone, what else are you going to do?
Do you guys go deep on like you get like into weird stuff?
a weird. What are we defining as weird?
I don't know, ball stepping on.
Oh god, no. Fuck yeah, no.
Leather,
Certainly nothing with pain involving.
leather, tying people up,
No.
smacking, choking.
Actually, I knew the answer. I
that
don't know why
stuff's
I
all
pushed.
fun.
I don't know why I
Multiple-
pushed back. I almost certainly don't have
Multiple
anything
what?
weird.
multiple guys and on one chick.
No, I hate that shit, dude. I'm always putting FFM anytime I'm looking into threesomes, dude.
Okay.
No,
Not
way.
me, dude. It's MMM. That's MMMMMM. All the cocks. Yeah, that spells Gobble it up.
It's all M's.
Will's
dude.
porn search is a fucking review for warm cookies.
All M's in his fucking spank account.
All M's in his bank account.
Yeah. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Damn, dude, is that
6,
a Tyler,
7
is that a
M's in my
Tyler, the
spank
Creator
account.
line?
No, that's somebody. I don't know who that is. The song's called M's.
I can't. Yeah, I can't use the imagination. Used to be amazing.
I've gone
actually to
all
get
the way. What?
I just need to get the porn to get started.
Oh yeah, that gets you going, and
yeah,
then you
just get into the world, and then I can
yeah
go back into the bank.
That's crazy.
That's fair.
That's crazy.
Typically, jerking off for me is like,
no way.
This is fucking stupid. I don't want to say this. Typically, jerking off for me is like jerking off to almost sexual experiences from my past.
Oh, interesting.
So it's like things that I blew,
When you
or
had a
things like in
chance.
hindsight. Oh, I could have
Yeah.
probably made that work.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I
So
like that.
It's all the dreams that I fucked up. That's what I think about.
frog.
I've come all the way back around. Like I don't really look up like crazy porn stuff anymore. It's mostly just like.
Did you go down the rabbit hole though for a little bit?
I mean, I've
You
seen
went into the Matrix?
We've seen everything, dude. You've seen fisting, right? You know,
Yeah,
you
I wouldn't call that weird.
That's pretty wild. It's pretty extreme. That is very extreme. That dude, putting your whole hand and arm inside of another person.
They can handle it. Do babies come out of there?
It doesn't do anything for me. I just go,
Treating
yeah.
someone like a meat puppet.
I don't want to make it clear. It's not like, oh yeah, I could get off to that, but I wouldn't call that like enough people do it that I wouldn't call it extreme.
That's crazy. That's an insane thing for you to say. Just because a bunch
It's
of
gonna be
people
in the
do it doesn't
category-
make it extreme.
Under the category, it's going to be called extreme. Like
That's
what they're gonna
extreme.
call
Yeah,
that.
that is extreme.
No, I think it's below the threshold now.
No.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, that's because you live in a heathenistic world. Will and I are trying to bring it back to a nice
I see his
Christian
point.
utopia.
But yeah, I see his point.
You see my
It's
point
got
too,
so-
though.
yeah,
But
I
you see my point
Yeah,
too.
yeah. It's gotten so crazy out there. You're like, what's even crazy anymore?
Yeah.
Because like everything is free, everything is
It's all
wide
free,
open.
dude.
It's like you can look at whatever you
Fisting's
want.
below people getting pissed on though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's way up
I mean,
there.
that's crazy.
Yeah. So like,
But no, fisting's right next to it, though.
not right next to it. I think those are way different.
Fisting's in the same column.
Listen, I think it's cool.
I'm not saying don't watch fisting. I'm just saying, like that's pretty depraved. Anal gaping's pretty depraved.
What is I don't
Like gaping someone's asshole.
Yeah, but what?
and, like
that just
putting
means
your
sitting
whole
something
fist
big.
in there.
Oh God!
You know,
No,
it's like
I've never
fisting.
seen anybody fist anyone's ass. Jesus
Okay.
Christ!
All right. Well, anyways.
You're weird now.
No, I'm not saying. That's what I'm saying is I've gone through all that and I'm back to do. I just love watching a lady get naked. Just watching a hot lady that's got a great body just getting naked, dude. That I'm
Yeah.
in. I'm all in.
Yeah, I get like my
Maybe sucking a penis. That's kind of crazy.
my whole Instagram feed
Or
is
having
just
some regular sex. It's great.
right, just regular sex.
I'm
into
in on it.
I can
That's
just watch
all
a chick lift weights, and I like that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm halfway there, dude. Showing them hamstring curls.
Will's
follow.
jerking off to Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why not?
Instagram to me is hot, dude.
It's amazing.
I follow accounts too that are like serious content. They're like chicks talking about very intelligent, thoughtful things, but they always show some cleavage. It's like they know you're not going to get anyone to stop unless we see. Let's give it to us.
You need to, use what you got. Right.
Yeah, use what you
Think
got.
about the game of like social media. So much of it is just like subconscious, like dopamine
Just
feeding.
how fucking dumb animals we are. Like,
Right,
I'm
right.
not stopping till I see some boobs, and you see them like, and she's talking about climate change. You're like, I'll hang around for a minute. All right,
Yeah.
Just staring at
Talk
those
about a
tits.
carbon footprint.
Climate change isn't real, but those titties are. I'm listening.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like, dude, if you got like, yeah, I'm sure you could run an experiment on like your interactions with your posts. Like if instead of like making your normal post, you also just add in a lady with big titties on it as well, you get more interaction, guaranteed.
Oh, 100%.
Guaranteed, yeah.
I know it's in there. I just want to see the code that the guy developed. That's like, here's how we push more tits. Like some guy had to write the algorithm to find tits, and I want to know how.
Well,
I want to
it's
know.
us too. It's just like whatever you interact with most.
Yeah. But it has to be like in the code itself. It has to be. There's a variable in there somewhere that's like, this is what tits look like on the screen.
Yeah.
That makes me laugh. That somebody like had to. Or the AI had to identify it, but at some point it wrote
Do you
down
think
like
they know like the perfect slope amount? that like
for cleavage,
right?
Yeah,
that makes your like your animal brain go off. You know what I mean? There's got to be.
That's a really good point because there's a point where it's too much where you're like whore, but like you need like
never.
the
I
natural
would never
cleavage.
say that about another woman.
No, you say it.
Never.
There's a
Never
point where you
said
say
it.
that.
Never said it. But it's the reason, like, like, look at those beautiful curves on that guitar. You know what I mean? There's just something about like curvature and lines in your animal brain that gets you like going. And I think that there's just like there's got to be a number of like the perfect slope. You know what I mean?
I think you're right. Yeah.
Y equals mx plus b.
I got a chick that I follow on Instagram. I'm picturing her. Nothing about this chick otherwise is exceptional.
Y equals mx plus bust right now. Looking at you. Sorry, Will, I interrupted you for that
episode. No, that was worth it.
Joke.
That's good. That's good. No, I do. I've gotten like, because you go down the reel hole and you start scrolling, and I've like they're making AI women now, right? And they'll like hit your thing perfectly, and then like you go to the page and like you realize it's just all computer generated pictures of like ladies, with insane racks.
The men of the future just don't stand a chance, dude. It's gonna be so bad.
Well, what's men, dude? What is a man?
Yeah,
that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. The real men of the future don't stand a chance against this huge wave of ridiculousness coming our way.
There's gonna be a lot of asexual people.
Aces?
There's gonna be a lot of aces out there.
The ace of spades, dude.
Duncan Trussell had a great joke about it. Like, they're gonna figure out a thing that you put on your penis, and you're gonna put on the Oculus Rift, and that's it.
We talk about.
they have that already.
I'm at work. And we talk about the cum button all the time. Like once
that's what I call my asshole. Go ahead.
Don't touch the
button. Don't touch the button.
Mr. President, are you sure you want to hit the cum button?
All right, stick the key in and turn it. Launch the missile.
You have a glass box over your asshole. You have to flip up.
I'm ready, Mr. President.
You, your girlfriend, and like two of your family members all have to turn a key at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah.
But no, like whenever they do get whatever the Neuralink thing in your brain or whatever, you literally just your phone will not have to be in your hand, right? You'll get endless entertainment just like in your head, and then there'll be a little button every time you want to just get a cum feeling, dude. You just hit that fucking button. You just you know what I mean? And you could. Here's the thing: is like you'll be able to hack it too, so you could probably turn up, like you could take the governor off of it, you know what I mean, and experience like super duper orgasm.
Where your whole dick comes off.
It shoots off like a rocket. Yeah, and that'll be the future. Is everybody like, you remember Wall-E? You saw Wall-E, right?
Yeah.
It's all the fat people in their little fucking their levitating chairs just rolling around everywhere. It'll be that, you know what I mean?
So.
And then, but you'll
It's
just
kind
get
of
that.
gross to imagine those fat people in Wall-E definitely have like a futuristic pocket pussy also attached to their dick.
It's a button. Dude, I'm telling you, it's just a cum button, and you just get that sensation. You don't even have to use your genitals, and that's why the microplastics. Our taints are gonna grow big enough that we'll stop producing sex organs, and then we'll just have that cum feeling.
Damn.
You know? Yeah, it won't even matter like how big your dick is, or even if you have a dick or not. And then that's also when gender.
So in
totally,
the future, it won't matter how big your dick is.
Tell me more.
Awesome.
Yeah, Will.
Okay, all right.
Gender doesn't
Finally,
matter.
some good news.
We're just constantly taking things away from minorities, taking the things away that make them powerful. Yeah, your dick's bigger than mine? Well, guess what? Digital dicks don't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fun. Good stuff. Right, guys? Doesn't the future sound sick?
It's also the funniest hack in the world in the future. It's like now people are hacking to try to find nudes. Now you can just hack people at a Starbucks and make them come while they're ordering.
That'd be a fun YouTube
Just some
channel.
nerdy hacker just...
Oh, that is a good YouTube
I'll
channel.
have a macchiato.
Yeah. I'd pay for that Patreon.
That'd be a fun prank show.
Yeah.
Watch us make him come while he's ordering coffee.
It's the Impractical Jokers. Robotic Sal Volcano.
Yeah. That's the best X-Men too. Yeah.
Wait, which is the best X-Men? What's his power?
He can make people come. Yeah. Jiznito.
Thoughts, yeah.
Jiznito.
I don't know, dude. Well,
This is a fun one.
yeah.
Are we getting close to the end?
We're about there.
This is a fun one. Are we done yet?
Yeah. No. Will did really good on this
I
one.
did good on
man.
this one.
You did a great
What's
job,
different?
Will.
I can't figure out how to repeat it. The next 8 episodes, I'll be terrible. I don't
I think
know.
you just need to look at yourself, man. You need to look at your mindset when you
I'm
come
mad.
in.
You know what it is?
I'm
is we
kinda
started
mad.
talking about his sexual virility. That's usually what gets Will going.
kind of mad that it went well.
Why? Because that means you have potential now.
I kind of wanted to break up. And every time I try to have the breakup talk, we have good sex.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well,
Yeah.
maybe.
It's like, I think I'm done with her, but she said she wanted to try anal, and now I can't leave, until we figure that out.
He's like, I'm trying the least amount I can. Like, I'm trying to get her to leave me, and it's just she won't leave.
Yeah. I've been ignoring her. She won't stop sucking.
so
my dick.
resentful. I was driving down here. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm driving an hour down here to waste an hour and drive an hour back. I got to stop doing this. I'm terrible at it. And then I come in and it goes great. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know what? We talked about sex. And I just talked. I don't usually like to go there. Mm-hmm. So maybe I should just be dirty. I don't know.
It's not even just be dirty, dude. It's just fucking.
No,
go.
you totally missed the point. The point is that you usually don't let yourself talk about it, and you let go and let yourself
That's the
talk
point.
about it.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
know.
it was fun.
I know.
Yeah. Just go.
But I
go
still
with-
don't want to come down here anymore. Let's do this in St. Charles.
Yeah, remember the one time we did it in my basement? That was great.
Find a space, dude.
I want Aaron to start doing comedy again so I can stop doing this podcast. That's what I want.
What?
Is that the only reason?
How
you're
does
here?
that work?
Well, if I stop doing the podcast, then I'll never see Aaron. Like,
Right.
This is the only way we
Oh,
hang
that
out.
was sweet.
This is the only way we hang
Oh.
out. I see Ronaldo all the time because he does comedy. So start doing comedy again so I can quit this fucking shit.
So you mean if I never do comedy again, you'll still have to come here no matter what?
Do comedy or I'll keep doing this. I'll keep being terrible at this. I'm terrible at this.
What a threat.
You think I like showing up here and not talking and not getting any jokes in?
What a threat.
I hate it too.
We do let you get jokes in, man.
I can't think of any.
We let you get
I
jokes.
sit here and zone out while you guys go, "Brr, brr, 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 brr," and I go, what are we
You
talking
should
about?
just be in the moment, man.
I don't know how to
Quit
do that.
being in your fucking head all the time.
That's what I live
You like
there.
to make fun of
Yeah.
other people who are always in their head. Why don't you just be in the
You need to
moment?
let go and fuck the frog, dude. Just let go
Fucking
and
weirdo.
fuck the frog.
Fuck the
What?
frog.
Fuck the frog. Fuck the frog.
Blow it apart,
Have you
dude.
ever heard that expression, eat that frog?
Split it in half. No.
I think it was Brian Tracy. He said that the hardest thing you have to do it first. Like if you have to eat a frog, you just need to eat that frog. I guess I got to fuck the frog.
Yeah.
I got to fuck that frog.
Go for it, man.
Yeah.
I just want to do it at home or something.
Yes, and the frog.
If we started doing this in St. Charles, you guys would want to quit in 2 weeks.
Well, if we could do it on Monday and then you could come out and like go do it. Well, if you actually wanted to do comedy,
Me?
yeah, you could go like right now. It makes sense for you to be here because there is comedy. Like you could go do comedy after this.
Yeah, but
Right.
it's hard to find it. It's almost impossible to find a consistent day to do this podcast because we'll be like, "Hey, we doing pod? No, I got this. No, well, can we do it too? No, I got this."
This is good
So
for the
there's never a
podcast, dude.
good-
This is good. This is good.
No, it's
listening.
best if we
You guys,
break
like,
up.
schedule
We need to
talk?
break up on the air. I was driving down here and I told Nicole, I was like, I think I'm going to break up with these guys on the podcast.
No, you did not.
It's like I feel like that's good content. I'm like, this is the first time I'll bring good content. But then I showed up and we just start having a good podcast. And now
Is that what you wrote down in your gay little fucking notebook over there? It was
Look.
like, it's not you, it's me.
dates? And then I got to think somebody didn't talk about talking to women. Burt Young was 36. Let's break up.
Bullshit.
It says it right
Look at the
there.
bottom.
Let's break up. Let's break up. I enjoy doing the show. It's fun. But
I just want to at least put it out there. Let's just think about breaking up at some point.
You want to be in an open relationship?
he's really trying to do it, dude. He's really
I
trying.
just want to only have to show up here like once a year. It's
Well,
just a lot. You guys don't live 48 minutes away.
Well, we could set it aside and we could make like a day and we could try to record multiple in a day.
No, that's not
We
too
could
bad.
bank some, we could do
That's
that.
That's not a bad idea.
Or we could do it like where if you wanted to I don't know, get stage time.
I liked it when we would
could make
sometimes-
it work where you come here and then you go do the open mic, so you're not just here just to do this and then go back home.
That's true. But I want to go home and have sex with my wife.
Frog
wife.
But
I don't know, man. Life's about sacrifices.
Yeah. Why don't you guys sacrifice and let's record the pod at the Funny Bone? Like remember we used to do that? That was fun. Remember the Funny Bone? That was fun.
St. Charles.
Remember?
It wasn't that great.
And then we could all do comedy. Aaron would do a spot.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Aaron did comedy. This podcast was new and exciting.
It was. I mean, I had fun. I thought this was fun and exciting.
I've had several nights where I'm like, I'm gonna go do it. Yesterday,
yeah,
I was coming to Cauldron, and then I got home and I was like, I want to fucking die, and I didn't do it. But I had jokes. I had a whole chunk. I had a whole chunk ready to go.
You were so close.
Yeah, I know. And then I got home, and then I was like, nope. I imagined it all day long. I was picturing it.
Dude, you gotta come. Well, it's a good thing you didn't because. Well, it's a good thing you didn't because there was no prepared material last night. It was all.
Oh
riffs.
right, it's all pull. Yeah, how does it work?
Well, we did
again?
that last night though.
Yeah.
No,
well,
usually you get one. You can pull one. You get riff on one.
Okay.
Hey guys, make sure you go check out Comedy Cauldron every single Wednesday at E Crow and Soulard, 10:30.
Yeah, I may or may not be there at some point.
I think Aaron's about to start again. What do you think?
Your problem is scheduling, huh?
Yeah, and being bad at it. I don't like being bad at it.
You just gotta let go.
Yeah, I know, but that's easier said than done.
I don't know, man.
Like I don't know. I my nature is to not talk.
I tell you what, we did the solo one. We had a couple drinks downstairs first, and then we came up and did it.
Yeah, we had cocktail hour.
Yeah.
So Aaron's suggesting us to drink more. Any other ideas?
I'm just saying, let's try it. I'm just saying, give it a shot. You know.
You're not that bad at it, Will.
I'm pretty bad at it. There's times when I barely talk, and then you yell at me, and I leave. I'm like, what the fuck am I even doing this for? I don't talk till I get yelled at.
That's good. I'm agitating you.
You do agitate me.
And
You get
sometimes
under my
you
skin.
need that. You need that. You don't because nobody else challenges you.
That's true.
Yeah,
we're
who
the
else
only
challenges you?
alphas who will
I
put
got
you in
so
your
mad
place.
at you. I was on the road and I was texting back and forth with you about something. I got so mad at you. I almost called you a. And I was so mad, and then I was like,
Dude, we were going at it. He was like, "You have a weird hang up," and I'm like, "No. I just have standards." Dude, we were. We'll talk about it off
I'll
air.
say this to be fair. I was like, you know why I got so? I was like, you know why Ronaldo makes me so mad? Because that motherfucker is right. That motherfucker, he's always kind of right. Like there's a part of me that knows you're right, and I'm like, no. I want to argue the counterpoint. I'm a counterpoint guy.
That's fair.
I always want to argue the counterpoint, and then I'm like, fuck, you're fucking right. Fucking fuckface. Fucking fuckface being right.
I want to. If I make a point, I like to at least try to make sure it's like a decently good point. There's something there, and I'm willing to like admit if I'm wrong or whatever, or like what parts of it are wrong for sure. But like I think I come with like a decent. It was really fun. We were at the Bob Dylan show, and he's sitting next to me, and we're talking about like being clean and like what like the next steps for like the career is or whatever. And he's like, dude, I don't know, like being clean, like you do corporate gigs. I'm like, no, that's fine. If you want to be a corporate sell out. That's fine. Do that. Go ahead. The guy that was sitting behind us, he started laughing at because he heard me like telling. We were at the Bob Dylan show. I'm like, no, dude, be a corporate sellout. It's good. You make money. Do that for sure.
And
Sell out to the corporate big cats.
And I was like, fucking fuckface being right. Fucking fuckface planting good ideas in my head. Fucking voice of conscience fucking coming in. Fucking hate him. Just let me do the wrong thing.
But this is
Just let me talk myself into doing the wrong thing.
This is the truth though. You're 20 years older than me. You kind of look at the world in a different way than I do.
Yeah.
And that's why we have to communicate with each other, dude. Get those different perspectives.
Right.
Those different ideas of what we think makes the most sense.
Right. Because you don't have any experience, you don't know anything.
Well, okay.
Like I know all this stuff.
Yeah, and you're jaded and closed off to new ideas.
Which is how you.
And I'm right in the middle, and I'm perfect.
Yeah, no, that's fun. I like getting you mad, dude.
You get me mad often.
I just look at it as challenging people.
And you're right. Nobody else really challenges me. Mm-hmm. Nobody else gets me mad, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, I like to keep you accountable. But because you do that to me, right?
I guess so.
I don't know.
Do I?
All right. Are you ready to end the show? Not forever, just this episode.
I'm ready to end it.
Finally, you and Aaron have something in common.
Yeah. Would that make it easier for you if I kill myself? Can you guys not do the show after I die? Will that be? Is that what you want?
Don't make good arguments. Don't.
All right, guys. The show is. The future of the show is in question.
We might be back.
in balance.
It's honestly really funny to picture me, because if I do kill myself, I want you to come here and do one episode after, right here on this couch.
Just me. It's gonna be just me. It's gonna be one. It's gonna be one weird, somber episode of just me.
I wouldn't have made those jokes if I thought he was actually going to go through with it.
All right. Well, hey. Hopefully, we'll see you guys next week.
October 27th, 28th at the Grove.
Not yet. All right. Bye, guys. See you next week. Goodbye.